Aries, welcome to your reading for July 9th to the 16th. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that appear in videos throughout the week on my channel. Also, remember that time in the spirit realm is really irrelevant. So these may be upcoming energies, they may be current energies, or they may be a validation from spirit in regards to past energies. Also, if you are looking for a personal reading, you can contact me at oracleintuitions.com or through email at oracleintuitions1111@gmail.com or through my Facebook and my Instagram at Oracle Intuition. Also, don't forget to join us at 6:00 p.m. Mountain Time for our live show where we do live mini readings, and on Sundays where we bring on different live spiritual guests. So make sure that you have clicked subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell so that you get the notifications of when new readings appear or when we are going live. So let's take a look into you, Aries. And first card coming through is the never-ending story. This is in the mental state. Within body, we have a leg up. And from spirit, we have by the book. By the book. I feel like spirit is saying maybe you're doing things really too much by the book. All right. Sometimes we get caught into this realm where we're not allowing ourselves to follow our intuition. We're not allowing ourselves to expand because we have to stay within a certain regimen or a certain procedure, or whatever it is. It's like by the book. I have to do this by the book. It has to be this way, this way, this way, this way. I feel like for some of you this could have to do with relationships. All right, it almost feels, now again, take it in whatever aspect that it relates to you, but I do feel that for some of you this has to do with they have to be like this, they have to be like that, or they have to say this, and this relationship has to evolve in that way. Like you might actually have a list or a strict regiment of how things are supposed to happen, or what people are supposed to say, or if they don't say this, that this means that, or if they do this, then this means this. Does that make sense? But what happens is that within our mind, when people aren't following it, it can create a mental chaos for us. All right. And it's that it can create that never ending story. It's like, am I ever going to find this person who is going to be perfect? Or am I ever going to find this job that is going to be perfect? Or am I ever going to find this that, it's just this never ending story of things going around and around and around and around because of the fact that we're not letting go of that element of being by the book. All right. Things don't always need to be by the book. They don't need to be a particular way. They don't need to be in a particular order. And I feel like for some of you, that's exactly what it's, that may be the energy that you might be putting on towards something. Now, it may not relate to everything within your life, but it may relate to certain elements within your life, okay? Especially if you're trying to manifest something, take a look and ask yourself, am I trying to manifest this by the book? Does it have to be this particular way, or it has to be this sort of way? Spirit can't always work like that. Spirit's going to work in the way and the realm that it's going to work. It's going to bring things to you, but it may not be exactly how you thought it was going to appear. All right. Now, spirit is saying that leg up. So this is within the external elements around us. And what I'm getting here with that leg up is it's saying you've already got the leg up. It's already there for you, but maybe perhaps you see how she's got her hands, or her head in her hands. It's almost like she's closing her eyes. And it's like this never ending story. This never ending story. I'm not seeing the light. I'm not seeing this new perspective. And that's what Spirit's asking you to do. If you just opened your eyes, you might be able to see things as they truly are, not within the concepts or the confines of how you're thinking that they should be or how you're seeing them. So you've already got that leg up. It's just saying that things are already developing, but perhaps you have to take those hands off of your head and uncover your eyes and allow yourself to see the progress. All right. So let's take a look and see what clarification is coming through for you at this time, Aries. So clarification for Aries at this moment. Yeah, Eight of Wands. I feel like things are moving. Things are, you know, happening. For some of you, that Eight of Wands could say, could be talking about too much going on. Again, too much going on, perhaps in the head, creating that never-ending story, creating that some sort of mental conflict. But what I'm also getting from that Eight of Wands is it's saying, or Spirit telling you, that things are moving, things are progressing. This is actually swift and current, you know, swift movement, current movement, especially if you take a look at it from a new perspective. We also have that Two of Pentacles. So again, you know, you may be juggling something. It may feel like your mind and your body are receiving two different messages, or maybe perhaps you've got too much going on in the mind and you're not allowing yourself to see the external things that are truly happening right in front of you, the things that are positive and beautiful. That Two of Pentacles also represents that infinity sign. Okay, so we have this infinity, and I feel like Spirit is saying to you, look, at something, you know, truly beautiful is trying to head your way, but you might be putting too much pressure on it being by the book, having it to be a certain way. We also have the Five of Wands. So yeah, some sort of conflict going on. This could be mental conflict. It could be a conflict, perhaps either perceived or real, with somebody else. All right. It doesn't feel like when the Five of Wands comes through, it's not, you know, it's not as severe as the Five of Swords, where there's, you know, a battle and somebody is, you know, walking away thinking that they've won. But that Five of Wands can be an internal, it's like a tug of war, you know, mind and heart. Maybe you against somebody else, or feeling like things have to be by the book and somebody's not doing that. Okay. Maybe perhaps somebody is in this place of just doing things because, you know, that's how they do them, right? Or maybe perhaps they're trying something new, or maybe perhaps, you know, they have a different, you know, love language, or maybe perhaps, you know, it's the career, whatever it is. But what I'm really getting here is, sorry about that, guys. I had to take that call. So with this Five of Wands energy, I am getting that there might be, as I had said, an internal or possibly an external battle that was going on that you just need to take a new perspective at, okay? You already have a leg up, but are you doing something that needs to, or that you feel needs to be in a particular way or a particular manner, or, you know, is there a sense of control that's going on here? Again, that never-ending story needs to end, or it wants to end, and you already have a leg up towards the situation. So just taking a new perspective towards it may truly help with that, you know, with the situation in general. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming through. So with relationships, remember that they do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. They may also be a relationship with yourself. So let's see what's coming in. Relationships for Aries. Yeah, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, especially if you're in that Five of Swords or Five of Wands energy. Is there some sort of battle or conflict that's going on that could be resolved or healed by expressing love? Now, it doesn't mean that you need to be in this place of, you know, getting on one knee, or, you know, expressing all of your feelings or something, but letting somebody know, maybe perhaps, that you appreciate them. Maybe this is just the energy of expressing love, especially if you're holding some sort of resentment toward a situation or towards a particular person. Allow your heart to open. Maybe this will change that never-ending story, or that repeated pattern that may be going on. We also have, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So for some of you, I do feel that this is towards you. Now, for some, this also may have to do with red flags in regards to a particular person. Okay? Maybe for some of you, you've been waiting or watching or trying to see if there's some sort of red flags, and I feel like this could be a validation from spirit in regards to those. But what I'm also getting here is those red flags may be coming from you. Again, if you're in this energy of just following everything by the book, or it has to be stringent, or it has to be one particular way, or however it is, maybe that is a red flag for yourself in order to let go of something, allow things to evolve the way that they're supposed to evolve. And we have worth waiting for. Divine timing as at work in your love life. So maybe things aren't completely playing out the way that you're expecting them to be. And that may be that energy of that never-ending story. It's like, oh, I have to repeat the cycle over and over and over again. I feel like Spirit is really saying here, have some patience. I do feel that for many of you, and again, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but I do feel that those red flags are coming from within, okay? That they're not external red flags, they're red flags from you saying, you know what, take caution. Take caution in your actions. Take caution in your mental thoughts. Take caution in your behavior. Before you try to control something or end something, or maybe perhaps, start some sort of conflict, look at the red flags that are within you. Because divine timing is here. Something is worth waiting for. Something is asking you to have the patience in order for something to change. So let's get some clarification and see what's coming in. We have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. I feel like you don't have all the information right yet. Okay, whether it has to do with a red flag from another person, or those red flags are within yourself, not everything has been revealed. So at this moment, just, chill out, relax, allow yourself to move past that energy of that Five of Wands where there's conflict or perhaps mental chaos. Change the energy. And it talks about, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. And I feel like this is exactly what your reading is about. Adapt, change, and heal. It's time to heal some of these energies that were coming in. Time to heal maybe perhaps this behavior of everything that has to be by the book, and setting off some sort of conflict within yourself when things aren't exactly as you imagined them, or as exactly as you're expecting somebody to present something at that time. We also have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. This could be you, or this could be somebody else. There may have been a separation, and because of, again, either seeing the red flags within yourself, or perhaps you needing to pay attention to those red flags. Maybe perhaps you pushed a situation to a point where there just happened to be a separation. You could be missing them, or they could be missing you. I feel like there's a resolution within this relationship, but again, there needs to possibly be that expression of love, the healing to happen, allowing yourself to have that patience for something to, come to fruition. It's like you don't know everything yet. Things are going to come to light, but just allow them to surface. And we have self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, doing the shadow work. Exactly. Doing the shadow work in order to help end those never-ending stories, okay? And self-appreciation. If we're in a place where we're thinking, oh, all of this stuff always happens and people are never what you expect of them, or whatever else, whatever story we like to tell ourselves, I feel like this is the time where to go inside and take a look at, what expectations do you have towards others? What expectations do you have towards yourself? What energy is it that you can use to increase your self-worth? And again, I really do feel like there needs to be a more lighthearted energy to put towards the circumstances. All right. Maybe there just needs to be a change that is going to allow things to open up and allow things to flow in a better direction, because something is worth waiting for. But you have to have the patience. Understand that divine timing is at play at this point. So let's get a closing message from Spirit and see what is coming in. Closing message from Spirit for Aries. closing message for Spirit, from Spirit for Aries. All right. Yeah, look at that. Soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. What a beautiful energy. So whether this soulmate relationship is with yourself, maybe it's perhaps, you know, in regards to a union with somebody else. Again, this relationship is worth waiting for. In some degrees, this is going to be a soulmate. Now, you can label it however you wish, soulmate, twin flame, whatever, you know, whatever feels good for you. But this relationship is worth waiting for. But the divine timing is important at this moment. And so is that recognition of your self-worth. All right. This is something that you really have to take a look inside of. Your self-worth. Okay. Focus on yourself. There's a time that needs to be healed. Maybe some shadow work needs to be done for you at this moment. Allow yourself to end that never-ending story. All right. So, Aries, I truly hope that this has helped. Have an amazing week. Many blessings. We'll see you next time, and take care.